Have you ever stopped to think about this? What if someone sued you tomorrow? Not next year, not 5 years from now, but tomorrow. Will your home be protected? Your rental property? Your savings? Your investments? Your business? Or could everything you've spent decades building suddenly becomes at risk? Most people spend their lives focusing on building wealth. They work hard, they save money, they buy a home, they invest for retirement, maybe purchase rental properties. They start a business, but very few people spend time learning how to protect what they build. And here is the reality. Building wealth is only half of the battle. Protecting it is what allows it to last. One of the biggest misconceptions I hear is asset protection is only for the wealthy people or the millionaires. That simply is not true. If you own a home, if you have money in retirement accounts, if you've built savings, if you own rental property, if you own a business, you already have assets worth protecting. In fact, sometimes middle class families have the most to lose because they often don't realize how exposed they really are. Think about all the things that happen every single day. Someone slips and falls in your property. You're involved in a serious auto accident. Tenants file a lawsuit. A business disagreement turns into litigation. A divorce unexpectedly changes your financial picture. A creditor comes after your assets. Or maybe long-term care expenses slowly begin draining everything you saved. Most people never expect these things to happen until they do. Here's something very important that many people don't know. Asset protection isn't something you usually put together after a lawsuit. It's something you create even before a problem exists. Once legal action has already started, many of the most effective planning strategies are no longer available. It is very similar to buying a homeowner's insurance or a car insurance. You cannot wait until your house is on fire to call the insurance company, or after you get into an accident to call the insurance company. You insure the home and the car beforehand, and you, yourself for that matter. The same idea applies to protecting your wealth. Think about all the insurance you already have. You insure your home. You insure your car. You insure your health. Many people even their phones and their TVs. And yet the wealth they spend nearly 40 years building often has very little protection. So what does asset protection actually do? It's not about hiding money. It's not about avoiding legitimate responsibilities. It's about legally organizing your assets in ways that help reduce unnecessary risks. Good planning can help create a separation between your personal assets and your business assets, reduce unnecessary exposure to creditors, protect rental properties from certain types of lawsuits, help preserve wealth for your spouse, your children, your future generations, and perhaps most importantly, it gives you peace of mind. Because when unexpected events happen, and sometimes they do, you've already planned ahead. I've seen people spend decades building financial security. Unfortunately, lawsuits don't only happen to wealthy people. Accidents don't only happen to wealthy people. Financial hardships don't ask for permission. And some people think that planning ahead is being pessimistic. It is being responsible. Now, let me be clear. Asset protection isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Everyone's situation is different. Someone who owns one home has different planning needs than someone that has several rental properties. A business owner may need different strategies than someone preparing for retirement. That's exactly why education is so important. The goal is not simply buying documents. The goal is to understand what options are available and building a plan that's appropriate for your situation. If protecting your family, your savings, your home, or your investment is important to you, I encourage you not to wait until something happens. Take time to learn your options now. That's why we are offering a free consultation with our attorneys, where we'll discuss strategies designed to help you create multiple layers of protection around the wealth that you've worked so hard to build. There's absolutely no obligation. It's simply an opportunity to become more informed and make better financial decisions for your family's future. I know you'd rather have a private conversation, so let's schedule an estate planning consultation with one of our attorneys where we can discuss your individual situation and determine whether additional protection makes sense for you. If you are ready for your free 30-minute consultation, leave me a message at the number below, and I will get back to you with the schedule in hand to set you up. Remember, building wealth is important, but protecting it is what allows it to last for generations. Thanks for watching. My name is Julio Sanchez, and I'll see you on the next video.